They gave me till 4 to come up with the cash. They don't get it. I'm dead.
It don't look good, Graham.
Set in September of 1936, the film features Paul Newman, Robert Redford, and Robert Shaw in a tale of deception and revenge. Directed by George Roy Hill, who had previously collaborated with Newman and Redford on Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The Sting is a classic that showcases the chemistry between its leads. However, behind the scenes, tensions ran high. During a particularly intense moment in production, Paul Newman, frustrated with the direction of a scene, took matters into his own hands. In a fit of creative passion, he grabbed a chainsaw and cut the director's desk in half. This unexpected act was not just a display of frustration, but also a testament to the high stakes and emotions involved in filmmaking. The incident became a legendary story on set, illustrating the lengths to which actors might go when they feel strongly about their craft. The atmosphere was charged, and this moment became a part of the film's lore, reflecting the intense dedication of those involved in bringing the Sting to life.
Hi, Mud. Say, Jeff.
The story was inspired by real-life cons perpetrated by brothers Fred and Charlie Gondorff, documented in the 1940 book The Big Con, The Story of the Confidence Man. The plot follows aspiring con man Johnny Hooker and old pro Henry Gondorff as they take revenge on ruthless crime boss Doyle Lonigan for the murder of a mutual friend by implementing an elaborate scheme. Hooker, played by Robert Redford, is a young and ambitious con artist who seeks to make a name for himself in the world of swindling. After his partner is killed by Lonigan's men, Hooker teams up with Gondorff, portrayed by Paul Newman, who is a seasoned and clever con artist. Together, they devise an intricate plan to con Lonigan out of a large sum of money. Their scheme involves creating a fake betting operation that draws Lonigan in, using a series of clever tricks and misdirections. The film showcases the art of deception, the thrill of the con, and the lengths to which the characters go to achieve their goals. The dynamic between Hooker and Gondorff adds depth to the story, highlighting themes of friendship, loyalty, and revenge. The film's clever plot twists and engaging characters keep the audience on the edge of their seats, making it a classic in the genre of caper films. The Sting not only entertains but also provides a glimpse into the world of confidence games, illustrating how trust can be manipulated for personal gain.
There, transmutate is scratched in the 5th at Riverside. At Belmont, the winner...
The director aimed to create a stylish film that captured the essence of 1930s Chicago and the glamour of old Hollywood. This vision was reflected in the film's overall aesthetic, which featured a carefully chosen color scheme of muted browns and maroons. These colors helped to evoke a sense of nostalgia and authenticity, transporting viewers back to a time when the city was alive with jazz and intrigue. The lighting played a crucial role in achieving this look, as it combined both old-fashioned techniques and modern approaches to create a unique atmosphere. The interplay of light and shadow added depth to the scenes, enhancing the film's dramatic moments while maintaining a sense of elegance. Edith Head, a renowned costume designer, was brought on board to create snappy period costumes for the cast. Her designs were instrumental in bringing the characters to life, as they not only reflected the fashion of the era, but also contributed to the storytelling. Each costume was meticulously crafted to fit the personalities of the characters, helping to establish their roles within the narrative. The attention to detail in the wardrobe choices added an extra layer of authenticity to the film, making it a visual feast that complemented the clever plot and engaging performances. The combination of the director's vision and Head's exquisite designs resulted in a film that remains a classic, celebrated for its style and charm.
I don't know what to do with this guy, Henry.
The art department played a crucial role in shaping the visual style of the Sting, creating intertitle cards that evoke the charm of old Saturday Evening Post illustrations. This choice added a nostalgic touch to the film, enhancing its period setting and immersing the audience in the 1930s atmosphere. The design of these cards was carefully crafted to reflect the film's playful yet sophisticated tone, contributing to the overall aesthetic that made the Sting memorable. In casting decisions, the director aimed to find an unknown actress to portray Robert Redford's love interest, Loretta. This choice was intentional, as the director wanted to avoid any preconceived notions that might come with a more recognizable face. After much consideration, Demetra Arliss was selected for the role. Despite some studio executives expressing doubts about her appearance, the director remained confident in his choice. He believed that Arliss would bring authenticity to the character, allowing the audience to connect with Loretta without any distractions from her past roles. This decision highlighted the director's commitment to storytelling and character development, ensuring that the film's narrative remained the focal point.
Tell me if you want to keep it.
They think I've been holding out on them. My wife got sick and I had to pay the bills.
During the making of The Sting, both Paul Newman and Robert Redford received a remarkable salary of $500,000 each. This amount was considered extremely high for actors at that time, reflecting their star power and the film's anticipated success. Their performances were crucial to the film's charm and appeal, and the investment in their salaries was a testament to the studio's confidence in the project. While filming, Robert Redford faced a challenge as he was recovering from a broken right thumb. This injury affected his ability to use his right hand normally, leading to some unusual hand movements in certain scenes. Despite this setback, Redford's talent shone through, and he managed to deliver a captivating performance. The combination of their high salaries and Redford's injury added an interesting layer to the production, showcasing the dedication and professionalism of the actors involved. The film became a classic, and the behind-the-scenes stories only add to its legacy.
Loretta Salino. Lonigan's people set her up in the diner. Come on.
The studio had significant concerns regarding the audience's perception of the characters played by Paul Newman and Robert Redford in the film The Sting. They worried that viewers might find it hard to believe that the two characters could successfully double-cross each other, given the real-life friendship between the two actors. This concern was rooted in the idea that their off-screen bond would overshadow the on-screen tension and intrigue necessary for the plot. However, the director confidently assured the studio that the chemistry and talent of Newman and Redford would effectively convey the complexities of their characters, allowing the story to unfold as intended. In addition to these studio concerns, the production faced a legal challenge from David Moore, the author of the original book that inspired the film. Moore claimed that the film's storyline was plagiarized from his work. This lawsuit posed a significant threat to the film's release and reputation. Ultimately, Universal Pictures opted to settle the matter out of court, agreeing to pay Moore $300,000 to resolve the dispute. This settlement allowed the film to move forward without the burden of ongoing legal issues, ensuring that audiences could enjoy the clever twists and turns of the story without distraction.
That's RC
5,000 on black music across the board. 6 and Bell.
While researching for Steelyard Blues, screenwriter David Ward came up with the idea for The Sting. His creative process involved delving into the world of con artists and the intricate schemes they devise. Ward envisioned Robert Redford for the role of Johnny Hooker, believing that Redford's charm and charisma would perfectly embody the character's cleverness and wit. This choice was pivotal, as Redford's star power would help draw audiences to the film. Casting decisions also played a significant role in shaping the film's dynamic. Robert Shaw was ultimately cast as the formidable Doyle Lonigan, a character that required a strong presence to match the cunning of Hooker and his partner, played by Paul Newman. Initially, Richard Boone and another actor were considered for the role of Lonigan, but they declined the offer. This led to Shaw stepping in, bringing his own unique intensity to the character. The chemistry between the cast members, particularly between Redford and Newman, was crucial in creating the film's engaging narrative. The careful selection of actors and the thoughtful development of the script contributed to the film's lasting impact and success. George Roy Hill's involvement in The Sting began when he stumbled upon the screenplay by chance. Intrigued by its potential, he expressed a desire to direct the film. Hill had a routine of sharing his projects with Paul Newman, who was a frequent collaborator and friend. This connection played a significant role in the film's development. Initially, the plan was to shoot on location to capture the authentic feel of the 1930s setting. However, the production team faced numerous challenges in achieving the desired period look. As a result, most of the location shooting was abandoned. Only a few days were spent filming in Chicago and Los Angeles. The majority of the exterior scenes were instead filmed on Universal's backlot, where the filmmakers could better control the environment and create the necessary atmosphere for the film. This decision allowed them to focus on the details that would bring the story to life, while overcoming the obstacles presented by real-world locations.
Crew, the winner by 5. Black Mischief second.
Which away third, wrecking crew,
Location shoots for The Sting faced significant challenges due to the overwhelming crowds that gathered to catch a glimpse of Paul Newman and Robert Redford. The excitement surrounding these two stars was reminiscent of Beatlemania in 1964, where fans would swarm to see their idols. This phenomenon made filming difficult, as the production team had to find ways to manage the throngs of onlookers who were eager to witness the action. The presence of such large crowds not only disrupted filming schedules, but also created a lively atmosphere that added to the film's charm. Amidst the chaos of filming, Paul Newman and director George Roy Hill engaged in a series of practical jokes that lightened the mood on set. One notable incident involved Newman cutting Hill's desk in half with a chainsaw. This act was sparked by a humorous dispute over an 8 bill for vodka and beer, showcasing the playful dynamic between the two. Their antics provided a sense of camaraderie and fun, helping to alleviate the stress of managing the production amidst the crowd control issues. The blend of star power and playful mischief contributed to the unique experience of making The Sting, leaving a lasting impression on everyone involved.
Come on, man.
Universal Studios had an interesting experience with Paul Newman during the production of The Sting. After filming Wrapped, the studio billed Newman $800 for damage to a desk that occurred while he was on set. This incident became a notable part of the film's behind-the-scenes stories. Newman, known for his charm and wit, never paid the bill. This refusal to settle the charge added a layer of intrigue to his already colorful persona. The desk incident was not just a simple mishap. It reflected the playful yet sometimes chaotic atmosphere that can arise during film production. Newman's decision to ignore the bill may have been a statement about the nature of Hollywood finances, or simply a humorous anecdote he chose to carry with him. The Sting itself was a massive success, winning several Academy Awards and becoming a classic in American cinema. However, this small financial dispute highlighted the sometimes complicated relationships between studios and their stars, showcasing the unique dynamics that can exist in the film industry.
Can't do it alone, you know. Takes a mob of guys like you and enough money to make them look good.
I know plenty of guys.
It's not like playing winos in the street.
The Sting, directed by George Roy Hill and released in 1973, stands as a quintessential piece of cinema that has captivated audiences for decades. This film, set against the backdrop of the 1930s, reunites the dynamic duo of Paul Newman and Robert Redford, who deliver performances that are both charming and engaging. While some viewers may find themselves drawn more to Redford's character, Newman's supporting role is no less significant, adding depth to the narrative. At its core, The Sting is a clever and intricately woven tale of deception set in the world of gangsters and gambling. The film's script is a standout feature, praised for its intelligence and wit without veering into pretentiousness. The opening sequence sets the tone for the film, drawing viewers into a labyrinth of schemes and cons that keep the audience on the edge of their seats. The screenplay is not just a vehicle for the plot. It is a carefully constructed work of art that reveals layers of meaning and nuance with each scene. The performances are another highlight, with Redford shining as the lead, embodying the roguish charm that makes his character so lovable. His chemistry with Newman is palpable, and together they create a dynamic that is both entertaining and compelling. Robert Shaw, in a supporting role, adds a layer of intensity that enhances the film's tension, making his character a formidable presence that lingers in the minds of viewers long after the credits roll. While some may argue that the film's pacing feels leisurely due to its longer runtime, many others appreciate the way it unfolds, allowing for a rich exploration of its themes and characters. Each scene is meticulously crafted, ensuring that not a moment feels wasted. The film's ability to maintain suspense and excitement throughout is a testament to its masterful direction and editing. Moreover, The Sting is not merely a film about a con. It serves as a commentary on the nature of deception and the human experience. It invites viewers to reflect on the tricks and schemes that permeate everyday life, offering a form of revenge against the mundane frustrations of reality. This thematic depth, combined with its stylish presentation and engaging performances, solidifies its status as a classic. In conclusion, The Sting is a film that deserves to be seen not only for its historical significance in cinema, but also for its artistic merit. It is a delightful blend of humor, suspense, and clever storytelling that resonates with audiences of all ages. Whether one is drawn to the performances of Newman and Redford, the intricate plot, or the film's broader themes. It is a cinematic gem that continues to shine brightly in the annals of film history.
Where does he play?
As the credits roll on this classic tale of deception and camaraderie, you might find yourself wondering what became of the brilliant minds behind the characters you just watched. The Sting not only captivated audiences with its clever plot and stunning performances, but also launched the careers of its talented cast into new realms of fame and fortune. In this bonus segment, we will delve into the lives of the actors who brought these unforgettable characters to life. Discover how Robert Redford, Paul Newman, and the rest of the ensemble navigated the treacherous waters of Hollywood after their iconic roles. Did they continue to shine in leading roles, or did they take unexpected turns in their careers? What personal challenges did they face, and how did their experiences shape their legacies? Join us as we uncover the fascinating journeys of these stars, revealing the triumphs and trials that followed the Sting. Prepare for a deeper look into the lives of those who made this film a timeless masterpiece.
500.
Paul Newman's portrayal of Henry Gondorff in the 1973 film The Sting is a masterclass in charisma and cunning. Gondorff, a seasoned con artist, embodies a blend of charm and deception, navigating a world filled with danger and betrayal. Newman's performance captures the essence of a man who thrives in the shadows, using wit and intelligence to outsmart his opponents. This role solidified Newman's status as a Hollywood icon, showcasing his ability to balance humor with a darker undertone. After The Sting, Newman faced personal challenges that often overshadowed his professional achievements. His marriage to actress Joanne Woodward, while enduring, was not without strain. The pressures of fame and the demands of their careers tested their relationship. Newman also struggled with the loss of close friends, including his co-star Robert Redford, who faced his own battles with addiction. In the late 1970s, Newman became involved in various philanthropic efforts, particularly in the realm of cancer research and education. He founded Newman's Own, a food company that donates all profits to charity, reflecting his desire to give back. Despite his success, Newman battled the darker aspects of fame, including public scrutiny and the toll of personal loss. In his later years, Newman continued to act, but he also embraced a quieter life, focusing on his family and charitable work. He passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy of both cinematic brilliance and humanitarian efforts. His life remains a testament to the complexities of fame, the weight of personal struggles, and the enduring impact of kindness.
I tell him you paid it. I keep his books. He trusts me. If you help me out, I'll pay you back the money he stole out of my own.
Ray Walston's portrayal of J.J. Singleton in the 1973 film The Sting is a notable highlight in his career. Singleton is a cunning and resourceful character, integral to the film's intricate plot of deception and con artistry. Walston's performance captures the essence of a man who thrives in the shadows, navigating a world filled with betrayal and intrigue. His ability to embody such a complex role showcased his talent and versatility as an actor. After The Sting, Walston continued to work in film and television, but his career was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with typecasting and the pressures of Hollywood. Despite his success, he dealt with the darker side of fame, including the loss of close friends and the toll of aging in an industry that often overlooks older actors. In his later years, Walston became known for his role in the television series My Favorite Martian, which brought him renewed recognition. However, he also faced health issues, including a battle with cancer. His last known public appearances were in the late 1990s, and he passed away in 2001. His legacy remains, marked by a career that spanned decades and a life filled with both triumphs and trials. Robert Shaw's portrayal of Doyle Lonnegan in the 1973 film The Sting is a chilling embodiment of a ruthless con artist. Shaw's performance captures Lonnegan's cold, calculating nature, making him a formidable antagonist. His ability to convey menace with subtlety adds depth to the character, creating a lasting impression in the minds of viewers. Shaw's commanding presence and sharp delivery of lines reflect the character's cunning and ambition, making Lonnegan a memorable figure in cinematic history. Beyond The Sting, Robert Shaw's life was marked by personal struggles and professional challenges. He battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. Shaw faced a tumultuous marriage to actress Mary Orr, which ended in divorce. His later years were shadowed by health issues, including a heart condition that ultimately led to his untimely death in 1978 at the age of 51. Despite his struggles, Shaw left behind a legacy of powerful performances in films like Jaws and The Taking of Pelham 123. His life remains a testament to the complexities of talent intertwined with personal demons. Last known information indicates that Shaw's work continues to influence actors and filmmakers, ensuring his place in cinematic history.
60-40 we split.
What are you talking about? I told you we already got a guy.
Dana Elcar portrayed FBI agent Polk in the 1973 film The Sting, a role that showcased his ability to embody authority and determination. Polk is a relentless investigator, driven by a sense of justice, yet he operates in a world filled with deception and betrayal. Elcar's performance added depth to the film, making Polk a memorable character in a story about con artists and their elaborate schemes. After The Sting, Elcar's career continued to flourish, particularly in television. He became well known for his role as Pete Thornton in the series MacGyver, where he played a mentor figure to the titular character. However, Elcar faced personal challenges, including a significant health issue. In the late 1990s, he lost his eyesight due to glaucoma, which forced him to adapt to life and work in new ways. Despite this hardship, he remained active in the industry, demonstrating resilience and dedication. Elcar's life was not without controversy. He faced struggles with addiction early in his career, which he later overcame, but the shadows of those battles lingered. His commitment to acting and his ability to connect with audiences remained strong until his passing in 2005. The legacy he left behind is marked by both his professional achievements and the personal trials he endured, reflecting a complex life filled with both triumph and adversity.
What we got here? Let's see. Horseface Lee, Slim Miller, Suitcase Murphy.
Harold Gould's portrayal of Kid Twist in the 1973 film The Sting is a striking example of his talent. Kid Twist is a cunning con artist, a character that embodies the cleverness and charm of the film's intricate plot. Gould's performance adds depth to the character, making him both likable and treacherous. This role marked a significant point in Gould's career, showcasing his ability to navigate complex characters in a world of deception. After The Sting, Gould continued to work steadily in film and television, appearing in notable series like Rodu and The Golden Girls. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Gould also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where typecasting often limited his opportunities. Despite these struggles, he remained a respected figure in the industry, known for his professionalism and dedication. In his later years, Gould became involved in theater, returning to his roots in acting. He continued to perform until his health declined. Harold Gould passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a reputation for excellence. His life was marked by both triumphs and trials, reflecting the complexities of a man who navigated the shadows of fame. Sally Kirkland played the role of Crystal in the 1973 film The Sting, a character that added a layer of intrigue and allure to the story. Crystal is a femme fatale, embodying both charm and danger, which reflects Kirkland's ability to portray complex women. This role marked a significant point in her career, showcasing her talent in a film that would become a classic. After The Sting, Kirkland's career saw ups and downs. She earned an Academy Award nomination for her role in Anna in 1987, but her journey was not without challenges. Kirkland faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and a tumultuous love life. She was involved in high-profile relationships, including a notable romance with actor and director John Cassavetes. Kirkland's life was marked by controversies, including a public battle with mental health issues and a 27 incident where she was arrested for a DUI. Despite these struggles, she remained a resilient figure in Hollywood, continuing to act in various films and television shows. As of the latest updates, she is still active in the industry, participating in independent films and maintaining a presence at film festivals.
Where does he play?
The porters say he runs a braced game on the Century Limited when he comes out here from New York.
Kathleen Freeman played the role of Kid Twist's wife in the 1973 film The Sting. Her character, though not central to the plot, added depth to the story with her strong presence. Freeman's performance captured the essence of a woman caught in the web of deception and crime, reflecting the struggles of those living in the shadows of con artists. Freeman's career spanned several decades, marked by her distinctive voice and comedic talent. She appeared in numerous films and television shows, often portraying strong, memorable characters. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the loss of her first husband, which deeply affected her. Freeman also battled health issues later in life, including a serious illness that led to her passing in 2001. Despite her struggles, Freeman remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for her resilience and dedication to her craft. The last known information about her life reveals a legacy of talent and strength, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry.
Place it unlucky. That horse is gonna run second.
In the 1973 film The Sting, Charles Durning portrayed Lieutenant W.M. Snyder, a character caught in the web of deception and intrigue that defines the movie. Durning's performance added depth to the role, showcasing a man who is both authoritative and vulnerable, navigating the treacherous waters of a con game. His ability to convey a sense of moral conflict made Snyder a memorable figure, even as he pursued the film's protagonists. Durning's career spanned decades, marked by notable performances in films like Dog Day Afternoon and To Be or Not to Be. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the trauma of serving in World War II, where he was wounded and lost many comrades. This experience haunted him, shaping his worldview and influencing his acting. In his later years, Durning dealt with health issues, including a battle with cancer. Despite these struggles, he remained active in the industry until his passing in 2012. His legacy endures through his impactful roles and the resilience he displayed throughout his life.
I'll call Belmont next.
That's it, fellas.
Robert Redford's portrayal of Johnny Hooker in the 1973 film The Sting is a defining moment in his career. Hooker is a streetwise con artist navigating a world of deception and betrayal. Redford's charm and charisma bring depth to the character, making him both likable and cunning. This role solidified Redford's status as a leading man in Hollywood, showcasing his ability to blend humor with a darker undertone. After The Sting, Redford's career flourished with films like All the President's Men and Ordinary People, which he also directed. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his son Scott in 2015, which deeply affected him. Redford has also been open about the pressures of fame and the toll it takes on personal relationships. Scandals have touched his life, including rumors about his political activism and environmental efforts, which sometimes drew criticism. As of the latest updates, Redford remains a respected figure in the film industry, continuing to advocate for environmental causes and reflecting on his storied career. He has hinted at retirement from acting, focusing instead on directing and producing. His legacy as an actor and filmmaker endures, marked by both triumphs and trials. Eileen Brennan's role as Billy in the 1973 film The Sting showcased her talent for blending charm with a hint of danger. Billy, a con artist, is both alluring and cunning, embodying the film's themes of deception and betrayal. Brennan's performance was pivotal, adding depth to a story filled with twists and turns. After The Sting, Brennan's career continued to flourish, but not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a severe car accident in 1982 that left her with significant injuries. This incident led to a long recovery and impacted her ability to work consistently. Despite these setbacks, she remained resilient, earning an Emmy Award for her role in the television series Cagney and Lacey. Brennan's life was marked by struggles with alcoholism, which she openly discussed in interviews. She faced the stigma of addiction but fought to reclaim her life and career. In her later years, she continued to act, appearing in various television shows and films, but her health began to decline. Eileen Brennan passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy of strong performances and a story of perseverance against the odds. As we wrap up our look at The Sting, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This film, with its clever plot and unforgettable performances, has left a lasting mark on cinema. Robert Redford and Paul Newman brought their charm to the screen, while director George Roy Hill crafted a story that still captivates audiences today. The challenges they faced in their careers, from Redford's early struggles to Newman's fight against typecasting, only add to the film's legacy. Did you watch The Sting during your childhood? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a special moment shared with friends. What memories do you have tied to this classic? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Whether it was the first time you saw the twist ending or how the film inspired you, we want to hear it all. Let's celebrate the magic of the Sting together.
It's got a lousy 15 G's.
If it works again tomorrow, I'll finance the whole thing.